Welcome to the internet.
Man,
What are we? Are we in like the Digimon movie or something?
That'd be sick.
Digital monsters.
Guys, we're surfing the internet.
The interwebs.
You don't catch a virus.
That's the whole entire thing in the first movie.
Digimon is far superior to everything.
Yes. Sorry, your stream has now become a podcast about how Digimon is the most superior.
Ultimate.
Honestly, wasn't a big fan of Digimon Fusion,
No,
but
No.
you know, nobody is.
no,
but
that's the worst one.
it's some people love it.
No.
and it's just terrible.
No, why would the humans
Wait,
go
which-
into the Digimon? Like, they do not...
Which?
Yeah, I know. I remember watching it as a kid, and I was like,
Like, I get
Not touching your belly.
that became a thing in, what, Digimon Trainers? Or Tamers? Or whatever? The third season, like, at the very end, that started becoming a thing.
I don't remember.
And then they're like, oh, let's just run with this idea that we decided to go with at the end of the season and make an entire... And, no.
yeah, it was like the Ex Machina.
Yeah.
And then they're like, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's make even more money.
Hey guys, I'll roll it out is streaming.
No
Hey
way.
guys,
Aren't they sponsored by
A race and a hard pace?
Yeah, it was like the Ex Machina.
Oh, what? Okay.
Not like super loud.
Excuse me?
I gotta mute this.
What?
Hang on. Mute.
You're fine. Hopefully it's fine.
If you're using a non-mechanical keyboard, I would judge you more. So-
Hopefully our viewers will let us know if they hear annoying mechanical clicking in the background.
What viewers?
Thanks to viewers
Oh.
like you.
DOS.
Wait,
Oh.
hey,
DOS is there.
Jonathan.
Josh should be there.
Jonathan, can
He's
you hear
always
the clicking
there.
of the heater behind me or in my mic or no?
No.
Okay,
Get the
good.
fuck down.
Just making sure.
You're fine.
Uh-oh, no.
It is cold. in this
Hi, DOS.
My heater is right there. Like, you can go plug it in.
house. Oh, your heater is out here. Nah, I have. That's okay. I have the house heater on.
My heater works better.
This will warm up my room though.
Well, wouldn't that be nice if the heater warms up a room? The house that we have now lived in and almost are done living in for the last 2 years, the heater does not heat up my bedroom.
That's
It-
unfortunate.
It heats up the living room, and that's pretty much it.
He
It barely
supposedly
makes it to the kitchen.
it heats up Kyle's room supposedly,
It doesn't heat
A little
up.
bit.
but my room does not get any airflow whatsoever.
That's awful.
No heater, no air conditioner, nothing.
It's the addition to the house that was literally like put up against the side of the house.
There's
There's a window.
Kyle has a window in his what is it called?
Closet?
Closet. There's a window that goes into the wall of my bedroom.
Yeah.
So you told me your room was like cut and pasted onto
Yes,
a house?
that's correct. Yeah, but
I mean,
the funny
if you
part
wanna
is
go on an adventure.
they have
I could-
put in like air ducts and things like that. Like there are full-on vents going into my bedroom.
For sure, they just don't function.
They don't function for anything.
They're so dumb. This house is
Like-
stupid.
Even in my room, there are 2 vents in it, I'm pretty sure. There's at least one. But like, it doesn't do anything.
Hi.
Like, there's the main space of the house right here, and then there's a doorway, and then there are the 2 bedrooms over here. My bedroom is literally right there, but to get any airflow in there in the summer to cool it down, we have to have, like, there's the doorway, there's a fan here, and I have to leave my door open with a fan in the doorway to get any air in that room with my window open on the side of the house to try and get the warm air out. And then it doesn't heat up at all in the winter, so I have to have the space heater on if I want it to be like a livable temperature.
Well, that sounds like an amazing hassle.
Oh yeah, it's a great, great house.
Great.
Just wonderful.
Alright. We are all rolled in. Let's play some Dungeons and Dragons.
No, you don't want to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
So last memorable event was the fall of the ship, the return to Cloudheim. You slept through the evening, waking in the morning refreshed but haunted. Mira, what did you do with the dawn of the new day?
I'm pretty sure I cried.
Yeah?
I vaguely remember that happening. Then we briefly discussed plans for the day. A few of us went up to the tavern to get the gold that we had bet the previous night. Got that, managed to keep the bartender from taking his 20% and get all of our winnings.
Detected a little, something a little fishy was going on with the amount of gold he was offering, and
We mathed, if you will, and
persuaded him to fork up the rest of it.
yeah. And then
Dio, what was your role in all of this so far?
And all of this so far.
Yeah.
So
The
going
morning
down-
and then the...
We went to the tavern. The guy went to give us 5,000 gold, which was immediately outrageous. Because I had bet 150 platinum on it. And then Mira had also bet a third of that. And the totals just didn't add up. And so we kind of just grilled the scumbag. He wasn't a scumbag. I guess he's kind of a nice guy. I respect the hustle, but you know.
He gave it.
Hashtag respect.
Respect. But we got all of our winnings. And then I think we sat and drank in the bar for a little bit, awaiting. Oh shit, what's his name? The guy that got fall caught. I can't remember his name.
it's like Bobby, but with an R. Brody.
Oh, Brody.
Brody! Who owed you a bit of gold? Or at least this guy a bit of gold.
Yeah. We sat in the inn, or the bar, we drank, awaiting him for a couple hours, right?
Yeah, it was a good while. After that, where'd you go, Luke?
Well, then at that point, we went down to the dockyard to find Brody, because I wanted my money. We went and ran into Grike. Confused him with a little bit of logic, which I guess was above him, to try and possibly get an airship.
Pretty sure it pissed him off.
It might have frustrated him a little bit, but you know that's all right. We're good pals. We're still great friends. So now we ended up going and finding Brody, and Brody let us know that he's going to help do repairs to whatever ship we need repaired at a discounted rate. He said he was going to give us a deal. So the next thing that we're planning on doing is we're headed back to the guild hall to talk about it, figure out money-wise what we're going to do, and we were going to, I think we ended right before we had those conversations, or we had those conversations and then
We had those
ended.
conversations.
But we're gonna go get Greg to let Brody check out the ship, see what the repair costs are gonna be, and then go from there.
Fluff, what have you been doing up to this point?
I went.
Wow. That's
That's called content right there. That's content creation.
I was a bit more passive in this past session. I went with everybody to the bar where they had the the fight on the previous night. I didn't have much to add because I was not one who was at the fight participating in any bets. I was there more to watch everybody's back. After we got our money and deposited it, we put it all in the bag of holding. I went with Orphan and Mira to the guard station, the constabulary, whatever we want to call it, so that we could question some people. And I was there kind of in a supervisory role, trying to make sure that we didn't kill anybody. That's what I remember me doing.
And on this journey, I believe Orphan was with you. And what was Orphan's business in this next venture?
Well, I first procured some new armor and a nice shiny shield because those are important.
Yep.
But my primary movements today were going to the jail so we could question the crew, and also to hear from your group how their council meeting went. And apparently most of Cloudheim was under attack from the cultists the previous night during our attack on the ship.
Very nice.
Trying to think of anything else
I
of
think I
note.
hit everybody. Anything else we missed out there? Anything else you want to add?
I mean, I took the husband with me. We went on a walk. I bought him some food. We talked for a bit about how he came to be in employ of the cults, and then we went back to the jail.
Yeah. Fluff was when Orphan left the jail with the husband. Fluff followed Orphan because
That is correct.
I felt that Orphan was more likely to do harm to somebody than Mira was.
So,
Okay.
Just as a snap judgment.
I like it. Meanwhile, I believe Luke and Dio were headed off to the docks.
To talk to Greg. We have not gotten there yet.
You had gone down, and after speaking with Brody, he gave you the money and agreed to check out your ship later, but you had to go talk to Greg first and actually buy it. We will start with you two. Are you at the guild hall right now, or are you leaving the inn? The inn where Brody was. I want to say you were at the guild hall.
We're at the guild
we
hall.
reconvened at the guild hall because there was also the
The
salesman outside.
magic item
Right.
salesman. Everyone was at the guild hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the two of you are making your way off to the harbor. The harbors, I think, District 2. You get up there, it's, I want to say it's like 2 in the afternoon, because it was about noon when you guys all reconvened at the guild hall, had your chats, have now headed your separate directions. You two get up to the harbor district, doing a bustling trade. The market's all on a hustle, people going this way and that. People shouting for wares, flying vehicles going up and down between the different sections of the market district of Cloudheim and the different docks up in flying higher in the air. You ride one of the slabs up, get to Sector 2, and see Reich bidding adieu to another client who is walking away. He looks at the two of you as you approach, kind of squints a little bit, and then smiles wide. Well, welcome back, good Sanctum friends.
Well, I did tell you I'd be back.
Yeah. Have you come to a decision?
We have, and the decision is a 2-step process.
What do you got?
Your boy Brody, you know, that one guy,
Yeah, he's a good guy.
he is a good guy. He's agreed to check out the ship and let us know how much repairs would cost.
All right.
And then once he lets me know how much those repairs are, that's when I'll make my final decision.
Sounds good.
Does that sound like a deal to you?
Sure.
Alright. I was just making sure you're alright with that, and I'll let Brody know to... how would you like me to get him to check out...
Just have him come up here and see me, and I'll take him down to the ship.
Alright, perfect. I'll go let Brody know to get on that.
Sounds good.
Great.
Hopefully we'll have an answer for you by the end of the day.
I hope so too. Great to see you, Greg.
Take it easy.
Alright, let's go see Brody. Yeah.
All right, you ride a slab back down to the market district. Head back to the inn. Brody's still in there. I think you guys bought him some drinks or something before
Yep.
you left.
Yeah, I did.
So he's sitting there pretty happy right now. He's got like a litter of mugs in front of him. He's throwing back another one as you approach. Oh, these are my good friends.
Probably already drunk.
Welcome back.
Brody!
What? Pull up a seat. Come on, have a seat. There.
We got work to do today.
Alrighty.
And I got work for you to do today too.
He's got like the mug in hand, like sways. What?
I remember I told you about that ship.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, Greg says just head on down and he'll let you check out the ship and let me know. You let me know how much repairs are going to be.
Just lets out a loud belch.
Nice.
Oh, sure. Oh.
This man
hey.
is a little gone.
If you want to wait until you sober up a little bit, I'm not against that. You can, you know, if you're having a good time right now, I don't want to interrupt.
Kind of shakes his head a little bit. Yes, could be a good profit for me. I should probably get it done. Puts his mug down, puts a big hand on the table, and steps up, kind of swaying a little bit. His massive shoulders just kind of... Alright, and lead the way.
Alright, hey, let's go. I'm gonna lead Brody to Greg.
He is definitely stumbling the whole way. He is a smell. You can smell the beer on him.
Scale of 1 to 10.
Roll an insight.
Inside.
Like, I see this going one of two ways. Either he's so drunk that he's like, oh my god, this ship is horrible. Like, even sitting still, it's like rocking. It's
12.
super uneven. Like, not even worth it. Or the other end, like, oh, this is fine. Like, touching
Somewhere
the
around
beach
a
up
7.
here.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's like-
Brody, off the top of your head, do you happen to know who owns that ship? Reich said he was the middleman for it.
Oh. No, couldn't tell you. I don't even know if the ship is. You gotta show me.
Question for you, Brody.
Yeah. Do what?
What's how are you feeling?
Bloody drunk.
I can tell that. How much work do you normally get done when you're bloody drunk?
Wait, you need me to work on it today too?
No, I want to know what sort of
I can make an assessment, definitely, but doing
Okay.
many of the labor today is out of the question.
Oh, for sure. I'm not. I don't want any. I'm gonna look at Dio.
As you stop moving about like that.
Look at Dio and be like, "Hey, let's take the long way around."
All the way around.
Yeah.
Let's stand on either side of him.
Yeah. So we're gonna purposely take him on a walk around town. Let him
Alright.
sober up a little bit before we get to Greg.
Okay.
At least a little bit. Like if that 7 can get down to 5, that'd be great.
Let's look for a fountain.
Alright, so,
Yeah, for sure. If there's a fountain or something, for sure we're
If you can,
stopping there.
Like slurp some water. on
We're
top of
gonna
it,
sit down. We're gonna
get some crackers.
Maybe, I need to go and get some reagents for my spells anyway. So like, if we need to stop at a.
Alright, you make a round. Spend, we'll say, 15-30 minutes just kind of traveling through town. Trying to get your buddy Brody here sobered up a little bit. Splash a little water in his face in one of the local fountains. Maybe you grab a pitcher of orange juice at one of the stalls. Some coffee, I don't know. Some real strong black tea.
Yeah.
Anything you can to sober the guy up. And after the 30-minute period, he's definitely a little sharper than where he was. Not stumbling quite as much, but he's still got the glazy eyes. He's still...
Hey Brody, would you mind if we make a quick stop? I do need to grab some supplies.
I mean, I can just go up there myself.
Go up where?
Talk to Greg.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go with me though.
Well, not if you're going to take all day about it.
Oh, I mean, if you want to get to it, then let's just get to it.
Let's
All right.
do that.
Let's do it. Okay.
All right.
So he's definitely sharp enough.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Heads up with you. You ride a slab up. Head over to the harbor. Once again, Greg is bidding adieu to another set of potential customers. They walk away looking unimpressed. Well, it's good to see you back. That was quick. You brought Brody. You want to see the ship then? Mm-hmm. All right. Takes you off to the dock 7?
Yeah, there's the top end of the docks.
Okay.
Really crappy ship in a really high-end part of town.
Yeah, and the ships, all the ships there are like have gems in them, are like gold encrusted, all kinds of ornate decorations, just over the top.
And then you got that ship.
And then that ship's just hanging there, like half floating. I'm sure it's fine.
I've already made
I mean, Greg said himself he'd pilot it.
Yep, he sure did.
What a guy.
He sure did.
The natural 20 didn't help that at all. It was him knowing that the ship would fly.
Such a good person.
Alright. Greg leads you there, unlocks the gate, and kind of gestures to all of you. Brody looks down at the two of you. You just want to wait here? Might take me a bit. Gotta look around all the rooms, see what needs to be patched up. Make sure this thing can actually fly. He looks down at Greg. Greg's like, honest, I'm gonna pilot it. Like, shakes his head and like starts
Yeah, you were
walking
great.
down.
Do we want to stay with him, or do we want to just go back to the guild hall?
No, let's wait here with Greg.
The best guy in the whole city.
He He gets to the over to the ship and disappears into the hatch down below. Some time passes by, 15 minutes or so, and then you hear a crunch and a snapping of wood. Roll a perception check.
Not one.
Oh, damn.
21.
Nice. Greg got a 3. Alright, so you hear the sounds, Dio and Grike are kind of like, maybe talking to each other, like looking off in the distance, preoccupied with their own thoughts and not really interested in the ship. It's probably just falling apart. Like it looks like it could fall out of the sky any second. It's just normal sounds. However, Luke looks down in the direction that the sound is coming from, and you see, just barely hanging from under the ship is Brody, struggling to pull himself back up.
Struggling?
Yes.
Like he
He's hanging there and could fall any second, and he's trying to pull himself back up.
he could die right now.
Yeah, yep.
Is what you're saying.
Yes.
Oh god. Fuck.
What do you do?
Oh no.
Fuck. What?
Alcohol, man.
You bought him that drink.
I mean,
I was paying for his tab. I didn't realize he would run the tab dry.
Didn't you pay 10 gold?
yeah.
That's a lot of alcohol.
I didn't know how much he had before.
You just get overcharged for everything anyway.
Oh.
For us, that's 2 drinks.
Wait, I think I got something.
Fly? You could polymorph him?
Yeah, but he's too drunk to be on, to do that.
Say a drunk flamingo.
He could totally polymorph into something. The issue is that if he's not willing, I would not consider this drunk guy willing to be turned into an animal.
As you should.
So doesn't he have to make a wisdom save?
Yeah. But I'm gonna do something different.
Probably with disadvantage.
I'm assuming he's not the wisest of people anyway. He's a very brawny, muscular guy.
Okay, I mean it doesn't have disadvantage at all.
I'm assuming his stats got put in those categories, not wisdom.
Don't judge a book by its cover, sir.
Oh, I guess
Don't
okay.
judge a book by its cover.
Hey, I'm gonna yell at Brody. Brody, you're gonna be okay. I got you. And I pull my my lyre out because I don't play the lute. I play the lyre. And I pull my lyre out and I pluck some strings and I cast levitate on him.
Nice.
If he is unwilling, he needs to make a Constitution save. But my hope is that me saying, "Hey, I got you."
He considers you an ally.
Okay, cool. So he automatically can rise vertically 20 feet.
So he hangs there, and you play the notes on your lute and the lyre, and the melody flows down, and you see him. He's struggling there, kicking, trying to climb his way back up, and then the wood creaks a little bit more, and he falls a foot. Then the melody flows down to him, and you see him just kind of go still, and he lets go. And then you see him fly back up into the ship, disappearing from you.
I yell, "Brody, are you okay?"
Nothing, and then the hatch flies open on the top of the ship, and he pops, flies up out of the ship and then over to you, where you and Reich and Dio are standing. And at this point, the two of you finally realize something has happened. Like,
Something's
Luke's panicked voice like cracks through whatever reverie you're in, and you look over and see Brody flying from the ship back over here.
Are you okay, Brody? You doing all right there?
Yeah.
Dude, you can fly?
I was. No, I assumed it was one of you.
No, yeah, that was me. I got you.
Thank you.
I
Holy
didn't
shit.
I didn't want a good friend of mine to
Lance.
fall to his death. Like, that's a
Yeah.
horrible way to die.
Yeah, that would really suck. Thank you. You can definitely talk about a discount. That ship needs some serious work. To make it, I need a drink. So, we're gonna make that up to par. Standard airship speed, back up to snuff. It's gonna take some time.
How long?
Probably a good month of work.
Oh.
Listen. How fast need to be out of here?
Well, we don't really know.
It'll fly.
Okay.
It's not gonna drop.
Right.
The power source seems stable. It'll fly.
Right, but like as far as like basic repairs, maybe not completely up to snuff, but like basic repairs, so I don't have to worry
Hold
about
on.
somebody.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry. You're stressing me out here.
I really could use a drink. Can we talk about this in a bar?
Oh, Greg, you want a drink? It's on me.
Sure, I'm always up for a drink.
Back to the Regal Sally.
Could we go to something a little closer? Do we have to really go down the way? That's the one down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could we just go to the chair?
What? Why? What's wrong with the Ringo salad?
It's far.
That's fair.
Okay. I like the chair. They like me.
Excellent.
There isn't really a chair anymore, though.
They're repairing it.
Oh, that's right.
Brody's like, yeah, I guess I'll have to show my face back there at some point.
They still like you.
Sure, but, I did lose.
You lost the house and money too, I bet.
Yeah, I've won him enough.
That's the spirit.
Alright, let's get going. You head to the chair and get a seat, order a round of drinks. Brody looks at you, looks at Reich. So, as I understand it, this guy's gonna be your pilot.
You said you would.
You have room for one more?
Want to join the crew?
We could leave earlier. I could be on as your resident shipwright. Work on it as we're going.
All right. That gonna cost us anything to have you on, or are you just in for the ride?
Yeah, I definitely want payment, but more like a weekly thing. Maybe just pay me for my labor on the ship. Basically comes out to, I want to say, like 10 gold a day.
70 gold a week.
Yeah. But let me verify that. Yeah, so would you say 10 gold a day?
So, as far as repairing the ship goes,
Yeah.
Greg here wants us to pay 8,000 for the ship.
That's less than half, or... that's a good-sized ship you're getting. Rundown as it is, it's big.
What is your estimate on repairs?
Total. You want to do the, if you're looking for upgrades too, like get the rooms back in. up
Well,
to
let's
snuff.
how about let's do like 3 levels here, all right? Basic, get it off the ground, have it move, and not worry about somebody falling through the you know
Fix
that
up the hull, get it back to normal speed. I'd say 6,000 gold.
So then how much would it cost us to? You already said. How much would it be to get it fully up to snuff, like brand new?
Brand new. Ship that size. Looks like it's got room for some good modifications. Could probably dump another 20 grand.
It's a weak number.
So 6 for basic and 20 grand for upgrades,
Yeah.
And 8 for the ship.
but $8,000 to pay for the ship.
So are we still 1,000 short of that?
7,000 from the inn, right?
Now that's not with discounts that I can hook you up with.
Well, and so then my question is, you as the shipwright on the boat, how soon do you think we could leave with basic repairs done?
We could leave immediately. I can do repairs as we go.
How long until you're done making basic repairs if we left immediately? You by yourself.
Well, I would have to focus one thing at a time. So we'd say if you wanted speed first, I could maybe get it done in a week.
What if we waited here so you had a crew at your back? How long do you think basic repairs would be done so we could leave?
If you just want speed in the hull, maybe 2 days.
Obviously, I need to go back and speak with the guild about this. This isn't me making a decision for everyone else.
Yeah.
So, it's all good to know these numbers. But, with that being said, so that I do know the numbers, your discounts, that, what are we talking?
Can't say anything for sure. Depends on when I actually negotiate with the folks. What they've got in stock. Maybe they have a surplus of something, so they're willing to price with larger amounts of it.
Alright.
Just depends.
Alright. Well, obviously we should be prepared to pay the full amount, and whatever discounts we can get, that'd be beneficial.
Yeah, pizza.
Well, Dio, what do you think? Head back to the guild hall and talk to everyone.
Yeah, it seems to be the best option.
Did get 7,000 from the inn, and you got 1,000 from Brody.
Plus,
So you have 2,000,
I have 2,000 total now.
and I
Yeah.
have about 3.
Because I had 200 flat. Okay.
So you should at least.
I currently have almost 11,000 gold.
With the 7,000 we got from the bank, right? Or from the inn?
I currently have almost 11,000 gold.
Okay, cool.
And you have 2, and I have 3.
Yeah.
So we have 16 grand, more or less.
Which would be enough to pay for basic repairs. Buy the ship and get basic repairs done.
Maybe a little bit of modification.
Alright, we're gonna head back to the Goat Hall. And Matt went to the bathroom.
I've already named the ship.
I have no
you
gold.
didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you
Willing to share
didn't.
that information?
The Odd Odyssey, bro.
No. No.
Overruled.
Gonna happen.
Nope.
No.
Because Greg already promised to teach me to fly the ship, so at one point, I'm take the ship.
So, quick geography question. Within Dandruin, where would the northern steppes be located? Like, which section of the continent?
It's
Aside from
basically the northern portion between Cadron and Janador.
Okay.
It is the border between the two. And is basically at like the 12 o'clock position.
Okay.
Runs from the northern part of the coast all the way down to the bone wastes in the center of it.
Okay.
Lost all my progress.
What?
I lost all my progress on my Pokemon game.
No.
Bullshit.
That's
Did
the
you forget to
worst.
save?
I forgot to save. I just assumed that it was gonna be fine.
Oh man. Now it's Pokemon games.
I don't even
Which
want to
Pokemon
save
game?
more.
Which game?
That's sad.
I just went and when I was in LA, I had like no games for my Switch, but my brother owned the new one,
Yeah.
and so I just started playing that, and I like just started playing, and I got like a couple of levels, and then I just logged on, and it's like, cool, I just lost the last like 6 levels.
No.
That was only like a couple, some time,
Uh,
not too much time, but enough time to be annoyed about it.
yeah.
To
no
Das
no
Kid,
autosave on those games.
I have found a program I plan on using to actually design a map of my continent. So hopefully we'll have one soon.
I have a map of my continent. I
Nice.
don't know where that map is, but I have it somewhere.
It was a lot. It was in the material realm for a time.
Would you say that the northern steppes is somewhat close to the border of like northern Dandruin to the southwestern portion of Dandruin?
What? Northern Steps is what?
So I'm just trying to put together like a map in my mind of where everything is located.
Okay.
And the cultist's domain is mostly in the southwest region of Dandruin.
Mhm.
Would you say that sort of the border of that region is around the northern steppes?
No. So, if you're looking at the map, like, just imagine as a big circle. The northern steppes is here.
Can you step
This
to
is
your
the
right
desert in
just
the
a little
center.
bit?
What?
Do you want to step to your right just a little bit so it's on camera? Because I'm guessing people want this. If they're watching.
Oh boy. This is bad.
Do
I'm
it-
just
do it.
dry.
Sorry.
I'm just dry.
Oh, there you go.
Okay,
Look
that
at
works.
that. It's almost like you have this huge map that you can use dry erase markers on.
Probably gonna be helpful to have some record of this to look back on.
This is a very rough sketch.
I am gonna need it.
Is it just me, or is their mic pretty much cut out right now?
Oh, we're not talking.
Here, middle.
Yeah, nobody's saying anything.
Wow.
Okay. It looks like you guys are like having some sort of conversation. So.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm
mic
gonna
keeps
give
letting
a
go,
quick
but we got some
peek
background
over
music.
here, and then the camera's going back. Hopefully. This is probably horribly annoying. Let's see.
This is like one of those socially distanced microphones that the NBA uses.
This?
Oh, look at that. It's just not very dark on there. Alright, so you want to talk about it and I can point to things?
Okay, so we have the K. That is Kadrin. That is the northwestern portion of Dandruin. Bada bing.
What is-
That is the northern steppes.
They travel north.
Look at that. You've got. Oh, I did my J
Yeah.
backwards. That's Chanadar. Edeland is southeast. That's Nid and Gale. The center is the Bone Wastes, the desert.
What's the D?
Desert.
So where are we right now?
You are currently in the border. Oh god, the border between Gale and Nid.
Sweet. And what is this continent called?
Dandruin.
Oh, cool. Perfect.
Bada bing.
Look at that.
Oh god.
Bada bing, bada boom.
You have it here first. The stream.
What does the chat say? It's all a lie.
Oh boy. Sorry for that. I'm sure it was painful for everyone.
So basically, their entire domain is Nid and then a portion of Gale.
What's that? The cultists?
Yeah.
That's just where the heaviest presence is known. They don't particularly control anything. They just, that's where they've been seen the most, where they've been making the most.
And that's where they
That's where they have their
travel and
strongest
have-
bases of operation.
Exactly.
So within Nid, where would Forsgate be on that? Like, how
Forsgate
close to
is
the border?
in, so that border that goes through, Forsgate is like right on that border.
Okay, is it
It's
like dead center, out for the
Like
edge?
off to the side here-ish.
Okay. And then Gotra is somewhere near there, more or less,
Yeah, that,
as far as I'm aware.
Gakra is just south of the border, somewhere in.
Okay, additional question. Is this the only continent, or can we just leave this one and just go to another one?
Well, unfortunately, There's some kind of weird magical dome that encompasses this entire continent, and it's never been breached, and nobody's ever gone like.
Has anybody tried to
But
breach
it is
it?
well
Yes.
documented?
Yes. What?
I am a big
But it is
fan
well
of
documented?
domes.
Oh yeah, it's just
Okay.
fact. Like it's
So, like,
it's
it's-
accepted now.
Okay, so what you're saying is a giant laser from an airship. You don't think that would breach it,
No.
even with a natural 20 roll?
Yeah, it would not. No.
How about a lot of dispel magic?
Is this like that dome where
Like
you
a
touch it
lot
and
of
die
dispel
kind
magic.
deal?
What about the Lodestone helmet?
Oh!
It's all been tried.
The lodestone.
It's all been tried.
It has?
Yes.
Really?
Anti-magic
Yes.
shit.
There have been many
I
attempts
think
and
we
many
might as well
experiments
try
made.
it.
Make your lives lost.
Hey, all right. I think.
Okay, but what if I like walked through it but backwards?
What if I moonwalk through it?
What if you cast invisibility and then go through?
Cast a wish spell.
Can I get in the ocean and then
What about a
swim
gate
under the
spell?
dome
What about a gate
and
spell?
onto the other side?
Ooh.
If I
Like a
ask
plane
the
ship?
fiend
Yeah.
to eat me, will he
Ooh,
spit
like
me up
teleport?
outside the dome?
Can people see outside the barrier? Like, is it
It's just ocean.
opaque?
It's just,
Just
ocean.
ocean.
But you can see through it.
Or is
It's
it the
believed that
reflection
it's
of
clear.
the ocean?
It's believed that it's clear, and what you see is what's actually on the other side of the dome.
That's what it's
So
believed.
if you could open
Yes.
up a
But
portal
theoretically-
and fly an airship through it.
You do have that magic wand.
Yes, I do. Yes,
If I
I
rode
do.
like
Well,
a
we'll plan
small
coming
boat
together.
out to the edge
So-
of the dome,
so here's
is
the
there,
thing,
like,
guys.
a staircase that leads up to a door that goes out, and there's like a movie studio there.
Hey, you know, if we can find our way out, the cultist, and specifically the Mad Seer, I guarantee you cannot figure his way out. So if we get out, then we can just forget about this whole continent and it'll be taken over by the cultists and we can go on our merry way and be happy.
I like this.
So
plan.
Dio and Luke,
We're headed to the Guildhall.
what is your plan?
We're going to the Guildhall.
Heading to the Guildhall.
Yeah.
All right, excellent.
Talk
So
about this.
done with you two. Fluff, what have you been up to? I don't remember where you went.
I was with Orphan
That's
and
right.
Mira.
Okay. So Orphan, you are talking with husband.
Well, you're on our way back.
You're on your way back. Had your chat. Fluff has been. Have you been like tagging along, or just like creepily following in the shadows? What is? How have you been following?
Me? Yeah. I mean, they
Yeah.
they would have been aware that I was there. I was not
Okay.
like trying to intrude in his conversation, but I mean, I wasn't like sneaking along.
Okay. So you're just kind of following along behind them.
Following along like a lost puppy dog.
Returning to the guard area, Mira.
Don't call me a dog.
I believe you are.
Don't call me shit.
She will kick your ass, orc. Anyways.
Half orc.
Mira, I
Fuck you,
believe
man.
you are still in the interrogation room speaking with the captain.
Yes, I am.
Alright. Take it away.
Asking like the most personal questions.
Oh yes.
Yes, right off the bat.
Mental boom is what I'm going for here.
Good cop and bad cop.
I can't remember where I left off questioning.
You have. I believe you made the promise that you were going to do your best to see her and the crew given a second chance.
If the information proved valuable.
Okay.
Like, I will put in a good word if she's willing to cooperate, if she's helpful.
Okay. I mean, she's told you. What she's told you so far is her best answers to the questions you've asked.
So far. said that Zare sought you out. Why would he do that?
I sought Zare out.
Though previously, didn't you say that Zare sought you out to be the captain of his personal ship?
I don't know. Maybe that was after she
I just know she said that Zare came to her to be... or... yeah, to fly his ship. I'm deadly sorry.
Okay. Let me check my notes.
Mostly I want to know why Zare picked her specifically.
Well, I've made a name for myself. I already had a crew, and we were well known. After we joined with the cultists, we were successful.
Successful in what?
Whatever mission we were sent on.
Can you tell me about any of these missions? What you were instructed to do?
Weren't with them long before we were taken on specifically by Zare. But we did do some work around an old crypt. We were there for some time. Then I think some folks showed up. I think the Ivory Sanctum, in fact. And Zare showed up in a bit of a frenzy, and we had to make it out of there quick. That wasn't long ago.
Did Zare say anything about the incident?
Just that the Ivory Sanctum were meddling. He had to speak with the Lich. He disappeared through his portal. Doesn't really keep us in the loop. Skilled as we were, we're always there to just follow orders.
If you were the crew for Zare's personal ship, it must be a little bit more important than that. It must be an important vessel within the fleet.
We were a glorified taxi cab. But thank you.
Were there any other ships?
He has a fleet, yes.
About how many?
I've never seen the fleet as a whole, but I think from the information I've overheard, maybe 80 ships.
Can I insight check that one? Uh, 16?
She is clearly unsure of her, of what she is saying, but not in a malicious way. Just plain ignorance.
That's okay.
Could be less, but I'd rather round up.
If you were a glorified taxi, are there military ships within that fleet you're aware of?
They're all outfitted for combat. I'm sure by now you know the cultists aren't really ones for peace. I'm sure you can imagine what the cultists would do with a fleet of 80 ships let loose upon the world with their strange powers. Tyranny is a new level, a different kind. If you and the rest of the Sanctum can make a difference, I want to help.
Can I insight check that?
Yep.
It's at 24.
She's being genuine.
Like she wants to see the downfall of the cultists?
Yeah. Whatever has happened within the last few days, she is apparently no longer a believer of the cult and is genuinely interested in helping you.
What would make you turn your allegiance so quickly from Zaire and this organization that took you in?
I lost faith ages ago. Probably when my husband did. We threw him in a cell so that Zaire wouldn't kill him. But seems like I was trapped, and now I have a chance to change and make things right. I can't do it from a prison cell. That's all they'll do here. Just lock me away for years, I imagine. Let me go out there. Let me prove it. We deserve a second chance.
Even if I believe you, I'm not the one you need to convince.
But you can help. I'm sure that they would trust whatever you say. You could have a heavy say in the decision about what is to be done with us. You have friends in the guard, right? Talk to them.
Whatever say I have is the difference between you dying at the executioner's block and you being in a prison cell to live out your life. I don't know that my say means much beyond that.
At that, she kind of hangs her head, kind of defeated.
I can talk to the people that I know, but I can't promise you much. The only way that you and your crew can redeem yourselves is by giving us information now. And if that's all the information you have to help me, if you know nothing more of Zaire's goals or what the Mad Seer intends with this world, then there's not much else to help you.
It's a little crispy. Ooh, it's hot.
How do you think it got crispy?
Yes, it's. I wouldn't say burnt, but it is crispy.
Okay. What were you saying?
The only way that she and the crew can help themselves is to give whatever information they have.
Alright.
If you have any more information about Zaire, any weaknesses he may have, any plans he may have, anything about the Lich, the rest of Manseer's fleet, anything at all, that will be your saving grace.
I guess I better start thinking. Maybe I can remember something useful.
Would any of your crew know anything? Were any of them close to Zaire?
Not any more than I would be.
Servants?
Except for that one who fell off the ship.
Could maybe try talking to that slimy one. What's his name? He was in the cells. I think he was a dwarf.
Is it Stone Spruce?
Stone Spruce. Yeah. He was doing work with there. He might know something.
How quickly will they send reinforcements to replace the ship that went down?
I don't know. It depends. I don't know what they're gonna do. They have. What? Did Zaire really get Zestri?
I'm not entirely sure myself. Why? What would he do with them?
Powerful. Lich or necromancer, whatever it is. I don't know. It's hard to say if he'd take the power for himself or actually give it to his master. I couldn't say.
Is that the only reason he wanted Zestra? For his power?
Well, the Lich one. For whatever reason. Zero was the tool. Just like we were tools.
What do you know about the attacks on Cloud9?
It's all part of Zare's plan. He needs that book to find the Breath of Souls. He's already got the key. He just needs to get there. So, as far as I know, his goal has been to get his hands on that book. So he's been orchestrating all of these different plans, all to give him a chance at grabbing the book by force.
So it is Zaire going after the book, specifically,
Like hope.
but under Zaire's orders?
Right.
And what if he can't get this book and can't find the directions, if they even exist?
I don't know. He's gonna keep trying. Hurting you when he has to. Do any dirty deed he must to find the information he needs.
I
Everything he does is with fervor. He's disgusting. I'm sure you've seen the gnolls and the strange contraptions they wield. He designed those. He built those. You saw. I'm sure you saw the massive, fleshy golem he created.
All too close.
That's a fleshy color. It's pretty great.
What do you know of the Ironheart?
Hey, it's another vehicle of his. I'm not sure.
Was it by his own design?
I don't know. Never saw it myself. Listen, if I remember anything, I'll send word through the guard. Don't know how much else I can help you.
I do have a couple more questions, I think. When planning these attacks on the cities, was it just your crew, or did Zare bring in other people?
It wasn't just us. It was a pretty big movement. He had other powers in play.
How many other ships were near?
No other ships that I know of. People just had other means of transportation.
And how did he coordinate these attacks?
I'm not sure. He just disappeared most of the time. He didn't use us. Sure, he has magic for that kind of thing. He talked to me in my head a lot of the time. Wouldn't be surprised if he did that with everyone.
Did he point out weak spots in the walls or with the guards? Or did he just try
Yeah.
a widespread attack?
No, the entire movement was massive. Like I said, he was coordinating many different forces. Our particular mission was to wait down in that harbor. And then when we were called, we were to head up to the harbor district to pick up somebody.
Who were you supposed to pick up?
An agent. Didn't really give us details. Could have been Zare himself. I'm not sure.
Did you pick anyone up in the harbor district?
We never made it there. You showed up. The attack had started, but we hadn't received the signal yet. And then you showed up, and all the rest is history.
How long has there been planning this specific attack?
After the plan with Reich failed,
So a matter of days? And how many other attacks have you planned?
what do you mean? He hasn't attacked before now.
There have been
I'm sure he would
instances
do many
of
more.
damage within the city, guards going missing.
It's all part of this larger plan that he put into action last night. As he was gathering information, taking out what guards he needed, getting everything ready for the big assault that happened last night.
How did he pick out specific guards?
He has several teams of people working in the city.
Do you know where any of them are?
No. We had our mission.
Find them.
No. Like I said, Zare just disappeared. He gave us our orders. We had our position. How he coordinated everyone else, that was something he did without us.
If we were to try to find any of these agents within the city, where would be the best place to start?
Hard to say. There's many powerful people he could be employing. Could be anyone from a wealthy noble of some family. You already know one. Loygaltz. Your guess is as good as mine.
It seems you've expended your use to me. I'll just get up and leave.
Alright. Knock at the door. The guardsman unlocks it, opens it, lets you through, closes and locks it once you're out. Anything else, milady?
Has anyone happened to find Roygal Stone Spruce?
Not that I've heard of.
If he's found anywhere, can you please let me know?
You should probably talk to the front desk or somebody else. I'm just a guardman.
Thank you.
Yeah, of
That
course.
should be all for me. And then I'll go up to the front desk.
You get up there, the receptionist is kind of sitting there. Oh, did you have a good time? Find out what you need?
Not nearly enough.
Well, I'm sure you'll figure it out, dearie. Can I help you with anything else today?
Okay, I don't know if this is just like your tone, but I want to insight check this. You got me so paranoid now. 16.
Nothing. She's just some old lady receptionist.
It's him.
Anything else I can help you with today, dearie?
You watch too many TV shows.
Been fucked over too many times in this campaign.
What's wrong with dearie?
It's very Rumpelstiltskin from Once Upon a Time.
Interesting.
I'm gonna like Arcana check or see if there's like some kind of illusion spell going on
Nope,
here.
you already rolled.
I do think that Roygal Stone Spruce would have a lot of valuable information if he were to be found.
Roy Galtz. Oh, Stone. He was the one. He was exiled, wasn't he?
Yes,
Yeah, interesting.
but disappeared before anything could happen or before he could be taken into custody.
Yeah, there was a big hullabaloo down at the courthouse, I believe.
Yes. What's his name? What is it?
Big hole boy with a dumb gun.
What's the name? Yeah, my companion actually saved the life of Jandrin Stone Spruce. Did quite a service.
Oh, good for him. So, How can I help you?
If Roy Galt is brought into custody, or if anyone sees him, I would appreciate it if myself or someone at the Ivory Sanctum, one of my party members, could be notified.
I'll pass the message on to your friend Jorgrut. I'm sure he'll arrange for you to be notified.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I will pass the message along to Jorgrut. I'm sure he'll arrange for a message to be sent.
Wonderful.
Anything else, dearie?
I don't like this. No, I think that's it for now.
Well, good day. I wish you all the luck of chaos in your future.
Insight check that.
Alright.
19.
She's got a glint in her eye, but.
Is it like a tomfoolery glint?
Just a glint. Could be just an old lady pretending she knows more than she does. Could be something else.
Could be an old lady who really does know more than she does. Or more than she wants to know.
A very odd farewell. I don't know that I've heard it before. Is that a common saying?
Oh no, I just family tradition.
Really?
Yes, have you heard of the Lady of Chaos?
I know I've heard of her once or twice.
You keep those ears out.
But your family follows the Lady of Chaos?
She kind of looks around and puts her hand into her pocket for a moment and then pulls out a little golden coin with a sort of like maelstrom symbol on it. She takes it and like hands it out to you, presses it into your hand. Why don't you take that, dearie? Okay? It's a token of our matron. Maybe it'll help you in your travels.
Okay, insight check
shoot.
again.
For what? What do you
Like, is this actually just a token? Is it some sort of, like... Mostly, is it, like, is she giving me this in good faith? Is it actually...
Right.
Or is it bearing more ill will?
Okay, roll again.
6. Or no, 7.
It's hard to see anything else other than just her giving you this token and telling you a little bit about herself.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be anything suspicious in her actions.
Well, I've never seen any symbols for the Lady of Chaos, or heard much about people worshipping her or following her. Is there a temple, or...
Due to the nature of chaos, her religion isn't among the main ones following the realm. She can be seen as cruel sometimes,
Chaos?
as well as generous. Chaos is that way. Now, enough questions. I have much work to do, including sending your friend Jorgrut a message, right? Now, go on. She goes back to, like, going through different scrolls and papers.
May I come and speak with you later if you're available?
She
I
looks
would
up
love
again.
to learn some more.
You, Ivory Sanctum, are you?
Yes.
I'll have a note sent to your guild hall for you sometime. Perhaps we can have tea or some shared meal.
Be lovely.
Excellent. Now, really, I must get back to work.
And like as I walk away, I'm just like intently staring at this thing. But before I leave the doors, I'm gonna put it in my satchel.
Okay.
Little pouch thing.
Alright, so as you are leaving, Orphan, Fluff, and the husband are returning from their little jaunt. You meet in the hall, you see Mira like walking away, head down, staring at something in her hands as the group of you come through the doors.
Oh, Mira, you finished.
I don't know that she has any more information that would be useful or pertinent.
Anything exciting?
Well, there are some things that might be helpful.
Does she seem okay? Is she hurt? Are they torturing her?
She seems fine.
Oh, good. Oh, jeez.
Alright,
Does she cooperate?
you-
Is she going to get out?
Took some coaxing, but she more or less cooperated,
Good.
as far as I can tell.
Good. He kind of like starts to walk away, like over to the lounge, and like takes a seat.
Yeah, you just chill here, buddy.
How about you? You get anything useful out of him?
No, particularly some backstory on the whole, dead kid.
Did he say how she
It's
died?
It's beginning to be a theme.
She fell down the stairs and snapped her neck.
Then you know.
It's riding on a, oh god, what are these things called? Sword stick?
Yeah.
Yeah, the sword stick accident.
Please put that over
You're,
his stuff.
you're horrible at that.
Peculiar?
More than
Seriously, though,
anything,
the
he just seemed
hags.
concerned with his wife.
Yeah.
That little girl in the crib.
What am I doing?
Like, how is there even a population if you just keep killing all of the kids?
Oh God.
You can't go back
I mean,
now,
that's,
Matt.
that's literally like what you found out about the effects of these tainted places. Even is that it affects things dying and things being born. It's disrupting the
Jeez.
natural cycle and order of life.
And you're killing the things that are already alive.
Exactly. Including you and your friends.
Luke's still kicking? I don't know what you're talking about.
He hasn't had to use Revivify on any of the party members yet.
Stop.
Yet.
Stop.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, Oswald's pretty well dead.
And he didn't really have a chance to do it with Volsier or
No one cares about you,
Uri.
right?
Yeah.
We wanted him dead.
But that's 2 dead under your supervision, right?
I wasn't. Okay. Sure.
Ha ha.
I think I'm okay with that. We're moving past that.
Yeah, you're right. He's dead. I don't know what Oslin is doing. He's probably
For the record, Fluff
eating.
did not want Uri to die.
Well,
I
that
don't know
makes
who the
that
person
makes
is.
one of
Long
us.
enough.
So I'm just gonna say, fuck him.
I don't know that I can get any other information out of her, and I don't know if she knows anything. But If you want to go talk to her, now would be the time. Perhaps we can compare notes later.
Yes,
What'd you say? Orphan?
I have an idea.
Are
Why
you
don't
going to tell us the idea?
Talk to her. Let the husband talk to her and see if they have anything to say. Any objections?
You're gonna go talk to her now? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, I'm gonna let the husband talk to her.
Oh.
And I'm gonna be there while they talk.
Okay. What do you two say to this?
If you're there where they can see you and she knows you're there, she's not going to give any more information.
Well, call me a curious soul.
I mean, if you had a way of listening into their conversation without you being there, I could see your plan accomplishing something, but with you, with someone else in the room, they are less likely to divulge any information, if they even have any useful information.
Well,
I
who's to say it's not worth a shot?
don't know if it would work, but I could potentially make myself look like her husband. I don't know what
That
he would
might be a
ask.
recipe for disaster. If he finds out,
By all means, go ahead and act your plan. I feel like I've gotten all I'm going to get after her.
I wasn't paying attention. What was happening? Orphan, you're gonna go interrogate,
No, who
Orphan wants to let the husband and wife talk to each other, but I believe he wants to
let's
be
stand
there.
at the door.
Okay. I mean, there is like a metal grate kind of window in the door. You could hear everything that goes on in the room.
I mean, that's fine.
We shouldn't be in the room with them. She'll never talk that way.
Gonna walk up to the husband.
All right.
I'll follow.
He looks up at you from his position in the chair. Can I help you with anything else? I don't know.
You know,
Use I can be.
I feel like we've gotten to know each other fairly well. And so I'm gonna give you 5 minutes.
5 minutes. What do you mean?
5 minutes to see your wife.
Really?
Talk. Yeah.
That's. Thank you. When can we go?
Come with me. Gonna
Of course.
go up to the. She's still in the interrogation.
I mean, as far as you know, it's been, I don't know, 15 minutes or so.
I guess I'll go over, look and see if.
As you walk back in that direction, the receptionist up front, like, looks up from the papers. It's like, oh, hey, you need something else? Coming back, are you?
Yeah, she's still in there, right? The captain still in the interrogation cell.
They probably still have her in there. Have to wait for a patrol to make their way
Take her
over there
back.
and escort her. Yeah, she's probably still.
Excellent. We're gonna go in and have a chat.
I will send word to not send the guards to take her. Very well.
Excellent. So have them come in about 5 or so minutes.
Very well.
Thank you. We'll go back. And, I'll open the door to the thing and kind of hold my hand open for her.
Alright, so you walk down the hallway and get to the interrogation chamber. The guard standing there looks to you as you and the husband. Did Fluff or Mira come along as well?
Yeah, I'm following behind.
Okay, Mira's there. Fluff, did you come?
Yeah, I'll be there with them, just
Okay.
hunting them.
So you get to the entrance. The guard looks up at the group of you. Oh, you're back. It was quick.
Yeah, we're gonna let these two have a chat. And I would like to
What, this guy?
let him in.
All right. Guard turns, unlocks the door, opens it. And you get in.
Hold on.
Remember, 5 minutes.
Can I like pat him down and make sure he doesn't have any weapons or a key or anything? Or like
Sure.
just check to make sure he's not gonna hand her anything?
Yeah. Roll investigation.
14.
All right. You do a good pat down, checking him for any hidden lockpicks or weapons, anything that could be a threat or potentially cause trouble. And seems clean. Empty pockets. He is fresh out from prison, essentially, and doesn't really have anything, it seems. Well, he runs into the room as soon as the door is open. Guard shuts it, locks it back up.
Softly,
the last
I wanna-
3 days have made Mira very suspicious of other people.
Softly, I want to say to the guard, we're gonna listen, if you don't mind.
He just nods. Essentially, you hear the two of them exclaiming in happiness, being able to see each other once again. The captain, they talk about the conversation the captain had with Mira, and the captain is hopeful, it seems, that perhaps with the sway of the Sanctum's word, she may get off on a lesser sentence and at the least avoid death. The husband continues to try and reassure her he's going to do everything he can. He'll starve himself in protest. He'll sleep outside the courthouse doors until they come to a solution or until she's free. But doesn't seem like there is anything strange or secretive. No
Like talking in
suspicious
code.
things. No.
Not doing anything weird.
You can roll an investigation check as you're listening. See if you can pick out any kind of strange words that might be a code.
I got an 11.
Okay. Did you roll, Orphan?
Can I say no?
What did you get a natural
Dice
one?
jail?
Yeah.
Nice.
Go
First
get the thing!
roll.
Dice jail!
So neither of you pick up on anything. Specifically you, Orphan. You kind of, for whatever reason, begin to connect with this couple who have been through such loss, but still seem to try and hope for a future. And for whatever reason, you, in your in your gruff attitude, you have a soft spot in your heart now for these two.
Aww.
I mean, I already did, but that's okay.
Well, now it's official. That's canon, folks.
Hashtag goals.
Alright, so they're having their conversation. Nothing's really standing out to you as of yet. 5 minutes is up. Patrol comes by. It's probably about 7 minutes.
Knock, knock.
And then the guards come by to take her away.
Knock, knock. Your time's up.
The guard in front of the door has to kind of bodily remove the husband as he tries to refuse to leave and doesn't want to give her up, but in the end they take her away in chains and the husband watches with sunken, sad eyes. The guard closes the door behind them, locks it up, looks at the three of you. Well, good day then. Good luck to you.
Yeah, don't do anything stupid, buddy.
I'll try.
Well, suppose I'm not getting anything else useful out of this.
I should head back to the guild hall.
What happened? What am I messing up on? What did I do?
You don't have any mods, that's what you messed up on.
Oh, I don't know what that means. Means.
Someone to ban in chat.
Oh. I mean, I guess I could try it. I could make DOS that, since he's there every session. We'll talk about it later. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with going back to
Back to guild hall.
Alright, so Fluff, Mira, and Orphan make your way back through the city to the guild hall and arrive a little bit before the other two, Dio and Luke, return. Their exploits took them a little bit longer and probably arrive about an hour after you do. You notice the traveling salesman, what did I call him? It was excellent. The splendiferous collector extraordinaire. He's kind of like pulled off to the side, but he's still like near the entrance of the guild hall. Kind of passed by and he like waves over at you, one of his eyes like looking in a different direction, his tongue whipping out and licking the other one. Come back anytime!
Just like... Okay. Gonna go into our house now.
Watches you walk by. You reconvene in the guild hall. Still masons running in and out. Seem to be going down into the bottom level of the guild hall and working on something. You reconvene in the guild hall. What's going on, everybody? It's probably 5 p.m. or so, dinner time, 6 p.m.
Sorry, in the time before the rest of our guildmates arrive, are we able, or am I able to just see what the masons are constructing downstairs?
Yeah. So you arrive back at the guild hall and make your way down to the bottom level. And you can see one of the rooms down below like something exploded outwards from this room, and you can see the door like flew off. Like this heavy, thick, like 2 feet thick stone door was like blasted into the opposite wall, and it's kind of like dented in.
Is it
Ruben-
the same room that we had warmed up?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that massive like stone slab that what was his name? Zuvala was like laying on when you were heating the room up and attempting to revive him. That's like just got a huge crater in it. Like the left and right side of it are kind of like left as like 2 kind of pillars, but everything else is just obliterated.
So what happened here?
The Masons like look at you and then look back at the room, and one of them steps forward and is like, "We're not quite sure there, sir. Just we were hired to fix it up by the guards posted. We were hoping you could tell us. There's quite a bit of damage."
I mean, this didn't happen when we were here. We didn't. The last time we were down here, we were reviving one of our guild members and were successful. Since then, we haven't been here.
That's real weird. You know, magic, it's works strange ways sometimes. Anyway, we just been hired to fix it up. We'll get back to work now.
A stamp from South Park.
Orphan, did you go downstairs with Fluff, or...
Orphan... Oh, yeah, you guys were talking. Would Orphan have gone down as well, or were you even interested? You guys got back probably around 4, maybe a little after 4. Calling Orphan. Hello, Orphan.
Kyle.
Get your mic again, Kyle.
William!
I get it. It's a great movie, but it also is funny because Kyle's name is William. Kyle, you're either on mute or you've fallen asleep, but either way, we're making fun of you, and it's great.
Okay, well, if Orphan goes downstairs, I'm gonna go up to the room that I slept in and examine the coin a little bit more. If Orphan stays in the main section of the guild hall, I'm gonna fill him in on what the captain.
Sorry, I just got there. This is the restroom.
You son of a gun! We have been in desperate need of your input.
Yeah, I don't
Too
believe
long.
that for a second, so.
This is critical. Did you go down with Fluff to check out
No,
the
I did
business? Okay, cool. So you're up there talking with Mira.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll just, like,
I'm gonna get more
kind of avoid Fluff's gaze as she goes downstairs and talk to Orphan.
Wait, avoid Fluff's gaze? What's wrong with Fluff?
Nothing, just as you're going downstairs, I'm not making eye contact.
Like you see Fluff kind of like looking with a puzzled look on her face, and then like start walking down, and Mira's like,
Nothing suspicious here. Nothing to see. I didn't do anything. Nothing happened. It was an owlbear.
Hoorah.
Yeah, that.
Hoot, growl.
How the fuck did an owlbear?
They're rampant in Cloudheim. They're like the new servants of the cult, and they were a main part of the attack.
Chef's Jonathan, how he feels about
Ghost
owlbears.
owlbears.
Yeah, exactly.
Owlbears?
Owlbears.
Woo! Rawr!
Owlbears are dangerous. They've killed a character of mine before. Although I actually blame it more on the stupid barbarian in our party.
Yeah, you just went for it.
I got a cool. It was like a flute
Yeah, it was a flute.
from
Oh,
a
and
dude
the
that
old
died to an
guy-
owlbear.
The old man died.
Yeah.
I nat 20 the thorn whip to lasso him out of the crevasse, and then he got like a nat 1 on a strength check and died.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds right.
But we got
I
the
think
flute
the flute-
first. And that's what matters.
We got the
It was what mattered.
Didn't he come
And
back
then
to
I-
life though?
What?
Didn't he like pull a Gandalf and come back to life?
I don't remember.
No, he was for sure dead.
I thought he came back, or was this after he came back?
This was after he came back.
Okay. Never mind.
Because you guys were actually in
See,
person.
my last experience with an owlbear was running in to save a barbarian and a ranger who decided to go fight some or hunt owlbears. And my cleric
Ooh.
died, and the ranger and the barbarian survived. So that was
Well.
fun.
Jesus.
Well, since Orphan is staying on the main floor, I will avoid Fluff's gaze as she goes downstairs and act like I don't know what's going on, and fill Orphan in on what Zufak told me.
Fluff, you return from your venture down below and see Mira and Orphan talking. Mostly Mira just filling Orphan in on the details of her interrogation of the captain.
Comparing notes, I suppose.
Yeah, with what you learned from the husband.
Which pretty much line up.
So did you know that the room downstairs just got totally fucking blown out?
Just turned bright red.
When did that happen? Well, last I remember, we left that room nicely after saving Aslan. Or not Aslan, Zuvala.
What is Fluff's passive perception?
17.
You,
Yeah.
as you
Christ.
say this, you notice Mira's face go bright red, and she's definitely not catching your eye, kind of fidgeting.
Was
What did
Was
you
that-
do?
was that you, Mira? Did you do that? That's a hell of a thing.
You silly goose. Why did
And
you break
I'm
the...
gonna hold up my arm that has the massive scar on it.
And on her arm, you see just this thick, like, lightning bolt scar running up from her hand all the way up her arm and disappearing under her clothes.
It's a hell of a thing.
Christ.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug, Joe Rogan.
Caffeine's a hell of a drug. Give me more!
So, is that from when you came back from the hags, or from when you came back from our latest jaunt?
Had an eventful few days, haven't we? It's from when I got back from the cultist ship.
It's,
Tried to look into their ship and see if I could find Dio, see if he was still alive, anything, and I wasn't able to. And instead, the magic seemed to backfire, I guess, and took out the door, took out the room, took out the mirror I was using.
Dio and Luke arrive at this point. You see your three other party members chatting at a nearby table. Mira kind of like awkwardly talking up towards Fluff. The Masons are still making their route back and forth from the bottom level.
pull up a chair and greet everybody.
I will slyly like signal or help Mira pull her sleeve down so that if she doesn't want them to see her giant scar, they don't have to, or she doesn't have to have them see it.
So Fluff would like kind of be like a sleight of hand reach out to like pull your sleeve down. What would Mira's reaction be?
Oh, I didn't like pull a full sleeve up. I would still have my bracers and whatnot on.
Okay.
It would just be like along the hand that would be visible.
Okay. Well, so Fluff, then I imagine she would just like hold her hand out to kind of like cover it up for a moment while you did whatever you wanted to do.
I would probably just like chuck my hand over to the side.
I'd be like, oh hey, to the people walking in.
Well, hello there, everyone.
So word on the ship and repairs.
So, ship is 8,000 gold. Obviously, that hasn't changed, and it won't. Brody checked out the ship. Basic repairs, just fixing the hull and fixing any sort of speed issues we need is going to be another 6,000 gold on top of that. He said if him and his crew work on it, he can get that done in 2 days. He also said, and this is a tempting offer, is that Brody would actually join us on the ship and be our boat rate. Shipwright. Boat
Or
rate.
a weekly income.
For a weekly income, 10 gold a day.
And that's for on-the-road repairs.
Any on the road repairs that need to get done, any upgrades that we could possibly want, or anything like that, he could be working on a daily basis.
Not a bad deal.
And honestly, I mean, in my head, having an airship would be nice, and basic repairs in 2 days, that's not too bad either. But that's 14,000 gold up front.
Well, look at me, I don't have any money.
Poor orphan.
Yep.
Well, between the winnings that we have and the winnings that I have,
I mean, I guess I can front you guys like almost 11,000 gold.
oh, wow.
Thank you.
Oh, fuck.
I know, generous. Don't
That's
spend
an
too long
understatement.
thanking me.
That's over half of the money.
I mean, you can thank me a little bit, but
Nah.
Part of that 11,000 is our winnings, so I mean, like...
well, tell you what. Since possession is 9/10 of the law, I'll give you 1/10 of it.
Okay, so with 11,000 from Fluff, we only need 3 more in order to,
To be fair, it's only almost 11,000. To be
Okay.
exact, it's 10,832.
Okay, so if we do 10,000 from Fluff, I've got 2. We only need another 2.
I have that.
So we've got 14. We want to put 14 down, wait 2 days, and have a decently working airship.
Could potentially wait more than 2 days.
What for?
Well, after talking to the captain, granted she didn't know everything of their plans, but she said that they need to get into Cloudheim, to get to the book, to get directions to the Breath of Souls.
Okay.
They have the key. She did confirm that. But they don't know where the Breath of Souls is. So either they need the book or they need someone who has those directions. All of the people...
What book are we talking about?
The history of
The,
that.
the history of Cloudheim.
Oh, the one that was from the library.
Yeah.
The library.
That's why they attacked the city, but it took a few days for them to plan the attack. And it took a lot of intel from within the city. So if we're trying to keep the cultists from infiltrating or infecting the Breath of Souls, well, they can't do that until they know how to get there.
So why don't we just stop them from being able to get there?
Which would mean staying here. Since anyone that knows how to get to the Breath of Souls, as far as we're aware, are in the city, and the book is here in the city.
Well, wasn't the whole point of us going to the Breath of Souls?
I'm not even sure at this point. I know we're supposed to keep the cultists from infecting the Breath of Souls, or from tampering with it, from doing whatever it is they're planning on doing. I'm still not sure what that is. I don't know if we need to go there to prevent it. I don't know if there's a way that we can bolster it or strengthen it somehow if we go there. But now that we know they don't know how to get there, our best way to prevent that is to keep them from getting that book, or from capturing anyone who knows how to get there.
Which, as of right now, the people sitting around the circle is me.
And awesome.
Oswald burned the notice.
He still read it. He knows how to get there.
I don't know what you're
remember
talking
it?
about.
Can you make an intelligence check?
Or a
I'll
history
kill
check.
him.
What? For what? What's happening?
Knowing how to get there from what I wrote.
It wasn't that difficult to figure out. Follow. He knows.
I don't know. It's Oswald. I wouldn't be
The
surprised.
intent of the note was to
Yeah.
let
Yeah.
him know how to get there.
Fluff definitely knows at least the arrow and how to find the arrow and all of that.
People in this room and tomfoolery.
What about tomfoolery?
He has an idea of where it is.
Or the Adventures of Tom.
Oh, right. Well, as far as moving forward, then, we still want to get this airship, then.
At the very least, it would be useful for getting back to Forsgate, trying to find Gokra, going back to Rill, getting to the Northern Steppes if we have to go there.
Certainly seems like a good mode of transportation.
Okay.
It would be useful, but we could stay in
Quicker than
Cloudheim
anything we have right now.
for more than a couple days, try and ward off any future attacks. And then if they manage to get the information they're looking for, then we could use an airship to try and get to the Breath of Souls to head them off.
I feel like, in my opinion, spend the 2 days here making sure that everything is safe. Once our ship is ready to go, we might as well head out. Maybe head out in a opposite direction, and if we're being followed, then obviously that's a point in time where we have to worry about that. But if we're not being followed, then at that point we should still head to the Breath of Souls. There's nothing for us here, and as we all know, it's very difficult to get the book.
I mean, how much good is going to the Breath of Souls going to be if we don't have the key for it?
I mean, that's also fair. So, plan is defend Cloudheim from the cultists and hope to get the key? Or hope to find it?
I mean, you'd think the cultists will bring the key with them.
I mean, they're gonna have to go
That
to the Breath
doesn't
of
seem
Souls
likely.
at some point.
Right. But my assumption is that Zaire will probably keep it somewhere safe until he knows where the Breath of Souls is.
You and Zaire...
I mean,
Well-
truth be told, we know very little about the what the cultists'
I just want to say, real
full
quick, John,
capabilities
when we do
are
our first
and what
poster,
their actual
and we
plan
need
is.
someone to do our poses. Like, you're rocking.
Oh, is this perfect for you? Really?
This would be excellent.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe some tighter fitting clothing.
Or no clothing at all.
Oh my.
I'll say I'm getting a Burt Reynolds vibe, especially with the fireplace. Like,
I was really like,
It's just-
I'm hanging out the fire, you know.
That is our fans only page. Access to be
they
determined.
call
Let
it
me-
OnlyFans.
It's
What? Only yes, that's the one.
don't worry, when I'm done with you, you'll be all rolled out.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Sorry, I'm not a huge OnlyFans guy. I'm more of a canned soda person.
Matt, I'm going to bed.
Anyway, barely take you seriously right now.
I was literally about to say that. I just looked at the fucking shirt. God damn it.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, so I think our plan, our best plan, is still to buy the airship. But what we're going to do afterwards, is difficult to say.
We can at least afford to wait a few days for repairs.
Yeah, let's wait a few days, get the ship repaired, figure out what's going on in the city, make sure that the city is still safe. Perhaps talk to the elders or whoever the people are in charge of the city that I met that one time about making sure that they understand that there is a threat on the way, or at least something.
I mean, they were just attacked last night.
I mean, I feel like
Scale attack.
based
We
on
just had a
the
meeting about it this
big
morning.
city
City
city hall meeting
Wait.
that they would probably know.
Wait, they were attacked last night?
Oh yeah.
But like, and everyone's still okay?
Well
As
enough.
far as we can tell.
Come to me, my jungle friend.
Apparently Zaire had been planning the attack since his plan with Reich the Goblin to steal the book and sneak it onto their ship
So
didn't work.
do we know if the book has been taken then? Did they get
It's
it?
not.
It is not,
We know that for sure.
Yes.
according to what your group said.
Okay. Alright. Well, that's great. That's cool.
So if we destroy the book and then never tell anyone how to get there, they're kind of screwed.
I mean, yes, but we're never going to be able to get to the book to destroy it. And they won't let us destroy that book.
What if someone could copy it? Except for the one sentence.
Well, didn't they already get a fake book one time? You don't think that they're going to look directly for the instructions again?
If someone can copy the book but exclude that one sentence and then destroy the real thing.
That's something you could present to the,
It's highly unlikely, but it's better than just destroying it outright.
I mean, I don't suggest destroying it. Destroying history, it's not exactly the greatest thing to do.
Remake the copy.
Will history be destroyed anyway if we lose?
Yeah, history itself cannot be destroyed
Yeah,
unless
destroy it.
you destroy the only written thing about it. If we lose, they're not going to destroy the written history. Just history itself is going to look back and think that today sucks.
This sucks.
Well, we're in Cloudheim. We should probably go talk to the Stone Spruce family.
What for?
No one knows where Roygalt is, but apparently he had direct dealings with Zaire. So he may have information. One of his family members may have heard something. They may have an idea of where he is, or a way to draw him out.
So, how about few of you go and seek out the Stone Spruce family and see if they've heard of his whereabouts, while I go and talk to Greg about purchasing this airship.
Wasn't he on the ship with us?
Yes.
Yeah, he snuck out without any of us noticing.
He betrayed the city
Also-
of Nordheim and was exiled, but he escaped before they could arrest him. Then we found him on their ship.
I kind of let that guy out of his cell.
What's up, Fluff?
Also, if we're buying an airship, we might as well see how much we can get for these 2 carts that we have sitting out in the courtyard there.
Pull that coal.
I mean, wouldn't it be worthwhile to keep the carts, or
We could fit them on the ship.
I mean, they're
we could at least
seemingly
keep?
large cars. I don't know how much use they'll be if we have an airship.
That's fair. I mean, if we have to go on foot and we need to load some things, having at least one cart might be worthwhile.
If you're planning on going to the docks, the captain did say that their mission was to wait at the harbor and then go to the docks to meet with some sort of agent, someone important musically, but they were never able to because we attacked their ship. So perhaps we could go see if anyone saw something suspicious or saw anything in the docks and try and find out who that was.
Well, who here's the has the keenest set of eyes? Fluff, you seem like someone who can spot quite a bit in a crowd.
I do all right, yes.
Perhaps you
Do
and I
we-
go down to the docks.
I'm not terrible at that.
Not
Do we
terrible.
know what the person that we're looking for looks like?
No, I have no idea, and the captain didn't seem to know who. Just if there was someone up at the docks waiting. God, I'm not even sure which dock they would have been at.
Joy.
Well, then maybe never mind.
Can go back and check. But we can find out if there was someone suspicious hanging around the docks. Apparently they also have agents all throughout the city. And they've been ones who've been eliminating guards as tactical moves to prepare for the attack.
Well, then do all of us want to possibly go down to the docks and go on this adventure together?
I mean, we have a few days.
We can go talk to the Stone Spruce family tomorrow.
Another trip to the docks.
Maybe we should head back to the prison first and find out which dock specifically.
That's fair. What time is it, minute?
I'll say 6.
It is getting late, though. I definitely want to get to Greg. Perhaps you go, a couple of you go one way, and a couple of us go another. Meet up back at the docks. Meet up back at the chair for dinner.
Dinner at the chair.
Sure, why not?
All right.
So
Talk to the
enthusiastic.
If we're going to purchase the airship, I suppose I'll be going with Luke.
Alright.
All right.
I've had enough of Greg for the day. I'll go to prison.
Alright.
I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Orphan, what are you up to?
I don't know. Not sure what I'd like to be doing right now, to be totally honest. Maybe I'll just stick around the Guildhall for a little bit.
Alright. And Mira, I'm assuming you're going back to the prison?
Yeah.
Okay. So Dio and Mira head back
One
to
question that would have been useful.
Sorry, Orphan, if you're not chaperoned by an Ivory Sanctum member, you're not allowed to stay here.
Oh!
one of the passing guards is like, I can keep an eye on him.
Oh, okay, I trust you.
Thank you.
That's
It means a lot coming from a sanctum. Kind of gives you like a salute.
Less and less reason to want to stick with you people.
That we don't trust you after 12 hours of you being here?
To be fair, that was originally intended as just an out-of-character joke, but once the guard responded, it becomes canon, so.
Yep.
It's official.
Yeah, because Orphan needs supervision in the guild hall. Like, he's gonna destroy it, or raid it, or do something.
Or
I'm
blow
gonna
it
get
up or
up,
something.
then I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave.
Just go blow up
To
the
be fair,
basement.
someone's gonna blow it up. Just evacuate everything.
Alright, so Mira and Dio head off to the prison. Fluff and Luke head up to the docks. Let's see. Fluff, high or low?
Low.
I'm keeping an eye out for anyone suspicious who may try to kidnap us.
Alright, so Luke and Fluff.
The same,
Make your way
actually.
to the
But did happen last
dockyard.
night.
You're riding a slab up in the market district and head to Dock 2.
Luke, do we want to take one or both of these carts to see if we can get Greg to sell
Yeah,
any of them, or?
let's take one of them. Still think it might be worthwhile to use one if we ever have to venture on foot.
Sure. Let's at least see what he would appraise these at.
Yeah. Alright, so we're taking one of the carts.
Alright. You ride one of the carts up with you, get to the dock. Dock 2, riding a slab up in the market district. Grike looks at you interestedly as you ride your strange mechanical cart and stop in front of him. Well, welcome back.
Hello!
I suppose this means good news for me, then.
Well, very good news. First question.
Alright.
You like my cart?
It's very nice.
You think you could sell it?
I think I can use it.
Oh, really?
Sure, let me take a look at this thing. You looking to sell?
Yeah.
Alright, well, give me a moment. And he walks around it, walks up to it, trying to, kind of figure out how it works. Checks out where the coal is burning, opens the hatch.
If he's trying to figure out any controls or whatnot, or where exactly things go, Fluff will give him a hand, kind of show him what's what with the cart.
Okay, the controls and stuff up front. The steering mechanism. Well, it's a pretty impressive piece. I suppose if you're willing to trade that in, I could maybe give you a discount on the ship.
Really? What sort of discount are we talking about?
I could maybe give it to you for 7,000.
7.
Sure.
I want to... 7. Oh. How about let's do a 65?
I don't know what gets up with us anymore.
It's business, man. It happens every day.
Alright, so persuasion check. What did you get?
19.
Can I make an insight check? Do I think he's being fair on the appraisal for the card?
Motherfucker.
Roll an insight check.
I'm not super good on insight,
Good look at you.
I trust you.
but
Every time I've done this now with Greg, you roll a natural 20.
Greg is
wait,
just
no, insight
very
is
good at checking
24
shit
on
out.
insight.
24 on insight. Is he giving us a fair price on this?
He is giving you a very fair price for this.
Oh.
And he like looks you up and down and grins. I appreciate what you do, you know. Like me, you're a businessman, right? You try to squeeze out all the money you can and try to save a little penny here and there.
I mean, you gotta rub two silver together to make gold, right?
Sure. Now listen, we're friends.
You're right.
Okay?
You're right.
I'm giving you a fair price,
All right.
and I expect it to be treated fairly.
Then I think this is a fair deal. 7,000 for the ship, and you get the cart.
That sounds like a good price.
All right. I look at Fluff. I'm like, you can give him the money.
Greg looks to you, wide grin
I
on his
will-
face.
I
Let's
will
head
pull
back
out.
to my office real quick so I can get this deposited in a safe place, and I'll get you all the paperwork.
All right. So wait, is he bringing out the paperwork and we give him the money, or we go somewhere to? deposit
You
this,
follow
or-
him back to his building, and it's like Greg's friendly boathouse, some strange name or other.
It's Greg's floaters.
Greg's floaters. That's right. They do float.
Is it right there on the dock, or?
Yeah, like it's just down at the head of the dock. All the buildings are at the like where you enter into the dockyard, and then it turns into like the harbor where all the ships are docked. So he brings you back to the.
Well, we have this cart that we can ride to your office if you'd like.
Oh my, that's interesting. Let me hop up there with you. He rides the cart back with you to the building. Hop off, head inside to his office. Everything looks secondhand. It's all just wood and nothing particularly fine. Takes you inside, hands you some pink slips. Signing the contract. He does all that. Takes the money, deposits it into a heavy steel safe. Locks it up, shakes your hands. Good doing business with ya.
So how do I? There's no keys to this, right?
Right?
So how do I?
Well, you got the deed.
Okay. That's it. I can
That
just
means
walk
it's
on.
yours.
I can walk on the ship, and it's mine.
Exactly.
All right.
Just I suppose let me know when we're leaving.
Oh yeah. So Brody said it will be a couple of days to get some repairs done.
All right.
So I'll let you know.
Sounds good. That'll give me time to close up shop here for a bit.
All right.
Good day.
Nice doing business with you, Greg.
See you soon. Alright, back over to Mira and Dio. Heading to the prison. You arrive. The receptionist looks up, sees the two of you, her eyes kind of go wide for a moment, like, oh my, you're back again so soon! And with a different friend this time, dearie. How can I help you?
If it's possible, we've thought of something rather important that we do need to ask the captain.
She kind of like looks down at her paperwork, looks off down the corridor. She seems uncertain. You might need to be persuaded.
I don't know what to say.
Please, it is very important that we talk to her. We only have a couple days in the city, most likely, and we'd like to make the most out of them.
Roll our persuasion check.
Can I try to assist? Just say we're gonna be like
16.
we're gonna be in and out. Like it won't take too long.
All right, roll a assist check. No bonuses, just 10 or above.
Nah, it's 6.
All right. What'd you get?
16.
16. I will give you advantage on the check just because you have a bit of a rapport.
Okay, 23.
Alright. She kind of gives you a lopsided smile and lets out a sigh. Alright, just give me a moment. She digs out a little stone from one of the drawers, speaks into it for a moment, and then after maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes or so, a couple guards come marching out and look at the two of you. These them, Mom? Yes, these are the two. Would you take them back? I wish to speak with the captain again. I've already alerted some guards to bring her up from her cell. You got it. They take the two of you back to the same interrogation room. Different guard is standing there, opens the door for you. Are both of you going in?
I am.
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay, two of you go in. Door closes behind you, hear it lock. And the captain looks at you. You returned so soon. I hope with good news.
Do you have another way that you can be useful and you can help make your case?
Okay.
You said that during the attack on Cloudheim, your role was to wait at the harbor down below and then make your way up to the harbor in the city to pick up a person.
Yeah.
Which dock were you supposed to meet them at?
Dock 2, I believe.
In front of any specific area?
Just out at the end.
Do you have any description of that person?
No, we weren't informed who it was going to be. Just that they'd be moving fast and be a quick pickup. Just grab them and go. We get the signal and head up there immediately.
And what signal was that?
Zare was supposed to let us know.
And Zare was still planning on being on the ship?
As far as I know. He was supposed to be the signal. He would tell us exactly when to go.
Do you have any approximate time of when that would be?
No idea.
Do you know anything else you can think of?
Not really for the investigation now. The person they're going to meet in the docks, I don't see why they would stay there. Like, we might find some clues leading to a trace, but I wouldn't stay there if I was the governor. So, I don't really
Gonna try to give you a look of I can talk about this outside.
Well, she knows what's up. So I'll stop talking.
won't betray you.
We done
Am I
here?
supposed to take that on faith?
Roll insight on everything else.
I'll insight check it.
Oh, roll it.
12.
It is honest. There is no waiver. It is a genuine statement.
I will pass on that you've been cooperative and that you've given us good information, as far as we know.
Thank you.
We should go meet with the others.
Yeah, see if they've purchased the ship.
If, before you go, if they do agree to release us, would you have us join?
I don't think that's my decision to make. Let's go.
Guard unlocks the door, lets the two of you through, closes it behind you, and locks it once again. Well, I hope you got everything the two of you needed. I'm gonna call the guards and have her taken away. Good evening to you.
You as well.
He walks up.
As we go back by the receptionist, and say thank you for your help. And
Yes, of course, dearie.
what was it you said before? May the forces of chaos bless you?
Yes. I think that's what I said.
I think so. I can't remember. I didn't write it down. May the forces of chaos bless you.
Good day. She kind of like gives a look at Dio there and then back at you and bounce.
I really want to insight check this. I just want to insight check everything.
You exit the building. Are you two heading back to the guild hall?
To the dogs, right? Or,
Yeah.
Or was it the chair?
I mean,
Oh, yeah,
we're
the
meeting
chair.
at the chair for dinner.
Yeah. All right, everybody
As we're
reconvenes at the
walking-
chair.
I say, I don't think that whoever they were meeting is still at the docks, but maybe someone saw them there last night and can give us an idea of who it was.
Definitely with the shop. A lot of the dock workers are unpleasant.
They may know something.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a shot.
We can be very convincing when we need to be.
I guess that's fair.
Will give us a better idea than anything else that we have. You said yourself we're supposed to be professionals and we're supposed to know what we're doing. Well, this is how we find out.
Seems like everything's unraveling in every which way. Like, it seems like every step we take, there's several steps back.
Welcome to the Ivory Sanctum.
It's been an experience already.
You up for the challenge?
Yeah, dude, I got tortured for the first time. I committed my first murder. I got
Within like 24
I got
hours.
kidnapped for the first time.
Is it really murder if it's self-defense?
I mean, I guess it's fair. I killed someone for the first time. How about that?
Alright.
I thought you were an experienced professional.
I'm a 16-year-old kid.
Just really good at punching shit. With his magic.
And trying to murder your siblings.
I'm not trying to murder my siblings. I'm trying to run away from them.
so that they don't murder you.
But yeah, but one of them was probably like almost here already. So
Great.
yeah.
Alright, you all reconvene at the chaired inn, whatever I call it.
Body.
The body chair.
It's like,
The
you
body
both know
chair.
our-
And just for the record, I marked the whole 7,000 off of the gold that I had in the bag of holding. So
Yeah. Alright. 7,000 gold gone. You are at the body chair. It is already doing a roaring trade. You enter inside. The innkeeper walks up to you, recognizing you as you enter. Big grin on his face. Oh, howdy there. Welcome back. You looking to dine for the night? No fights going on this evening, fortunately.
Just looking for dinner.
no fights yet.
Well, tell you what, cut you a deal. 5 silver, I get you a room by yourself. Unless you want to sit out here among the rabble.
I feel like, I don't know about you guys, but I enjoyed the rabble.
Very well, I get you a table right over here. Takes you over, somebody comes by, he walks off after seeing you all sat. Some form of waiter or waitress comes by, gets your order, drinks, food. What do each of you order? What does your dinner look like? Luke?
Luke's gonna want a big steak.
Easy enough. From a giant yak.
Sure.
Yak steak.
Okay. No, but I do want blue cheese crumbles.
There you go. Easy enough. Aged cheese, you got it.
Yeah.
Mira?
If there's like smoked ham, I'll take some of that. And then if there's like any vegetables or salad,
Yep.
or like
Easily
some
enough.
fruit,
Yeah. Done.
just something fresh.
Couple silver. Few silver for you. Anything to drink? You drinking alcohol tonight? Let loose a little bit?
Well, I drank
How's
enough.
everyone-
I drank enough this morning.
How are, as we go around the table, like, how is Luke doing right now?
What do you mean?
Like,
Like I
current situation,
Yep.
what's Luke's outlook on your predicament?
Luke's outlook on our predicament. Well, we don't really have a predicament, in my opinion. The cultists attacked the previous night, but they're not here now, which tells me one of two things. Either one, us attacking the boat really put a damper on their attack, or B, the city can maintain their own defenses without our help.
So Luke is feeling hopeful about what's happening next.
Yep.
Feels okay about leaving the city. Seems like
but
they
very confused as to why he's like, what's going on? Because I don't know. I was told by everyone, "Hey, we're going to the Breath of Souls. We're going to the Breath of Souls." I was told to come and help with the Breath of Souls. I don't really know what I'm trying to help with or what we're trying to do.
so confused about the intent of what's going on, but
Yes.
ready.
Yeah.
How's Fluff feeling? So you make your order. What are you getting this evening?
Something light, maybe a little lemon chicken with just like some greens on the side, but nothing heavy.
Easy enough. Couple silver.
Of course. I mean, Fluff only joined this this party under direction from like one of Zestric's lieutenants, kind of given the directions to help this group progress on their current mission, and it seems that the current mission has either stalled or it's taking a turn. Fluff, and she'd share this once we start eating dinner. Fluff thinks that the best course of action would probably just try to make it to the Breath of Souls as is, so that we can get as much information on what the key is, or what we actually need to get into the Breath of Souls. And if we're accosted by cult members, then we face that head on, and hopefully they'll have what we need.
So is that something Fluff would bring up during this dinner?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the part about thinking that's their best course of action, anyways. She doesn't necessarily share all the other stuff, but
Any reactions?
after thinking about it, Fluff would finally pipe up that she thinks the best course of action would just be to
Orphan?
try to head out to the Breath of Souls a second time.
What's your reaction, Orphan?
Trying to not knowing what the Breath of Souls is or why it's important to any of this. I think Orphan's already kind of a bit frustrated, both with the situation and, I guess, himself, but, like, he's also just not really sure what the correct course of action is at this time. Because, like, the end game for him is Zaire. But, like, he also knows, just based off of the last confrontation, that, like, Zaire's power is just still, like, magnitudes above, like, his own. And if capturing Zestric and not intending to give him back to Lich is really Zaire's plan, then, like, need something to kind of counterbalance that, but he doesn't really know where that would be.
Theo?
What's my current feelings of everything?
Yeah, what is your opinion on stuff, and what is your reaction to Fluff's suggestion?
Heading to Breath of Souls, it was apparently the main mission. I came in kind of late to everything, but that was the goal. Bless you. Bless you. It was $5. But, I'm kind of picking up on the mission and everything. I'm seeing it kind of unravel into many possibilities. It seems like certain things have a higher priority, but there's a key that we don't have, and the enemy's just gotten stronger potentially. And I don't know if we're really prepared for anything. But at the same time, if we don't do anything, we've already lost.
Yeah, I mean, sitting here twiddling our thumbs is not a particularly effective way to get stronger either.
Yeah.
So Dio's kind of just been thrown into a huge clusterfuck of a situation.
Just trying to make the best of it
He's just trying to grasp everything.
while dealing with his own shit.
Yeah. Decides to run away and runs headfirst into bigger problems.
I mean, like, dealing with the shit that's going on in your backstory, and then, like, going into this and being like, holy fuck, like, there's all this shit going on, too. Like, what the hell?
And it just gets better and better.
Also, Fluff has previously made it clear that, like, she's not one that really wants to just stick around in one place for an extended period of time. Her goal is to, map the world.
What is, how's Mir feeling? What is her opinion?
Just feeling all sorts of things. I mean, are we just assuming Oslin's like taking a nap or something right now? He's kind of been out of it.
He's
not super
he's
involved.
basically in the same realm as Teika, where they're probably gonna just end up staying in Cloudheim, helping
They
out
like
local
went off to their own other bar and are like having a drinking contest amongst the two of them and have just been
arm wrestling.
AFK
And, yeah,
for a
they're-
while.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
doing whatever.
Classic.
They're in another clique of the Ivory Sanctum now. They're no longer in the
Okay.
order.
Alright.
They've been reassigned.
Whack.
Good old lightning bolt.
Okay. Well,
Well, the guy who did the lightning bolts is captured.
unless it's a different form of him, we don't know. We know nothing.
Interesting. Who knows?
Sitting there and looking around the table, there is not a single person in this party that I first met up with
Yeah.
when I left and when I got sent out. And the information I had to go off of was just their goal of trying to find Zare and trying to learn about the Breath of Souls, trying to get the key, to try and keep it out of the cultists' hands, to try and keep them from tampering with the Breath of Souls. And then that became, let's follow the cultist caravan after they attacked Rill and catch up with them. And then that just kept evolving into, we need to go to the Breath of Souls because that's where the cultists are going. But we still don't know what all the Breath of Souls does. We don't really know how the key comes into play and if it's a physical key to open a physical barrier or if it's more of a spiritual or
Well, I mean, we've
arcana barrier.
we've tried to find that information by looking high and low in the city here. I mean, maybe the best way to find out what the key is, if it's a metaphorical or physical or
Like,
whatever
we know
kind of key, is to
the
just try to find the Breath of Souls itself.
itself is like a shard of obsidian. We know it's a physical thing that the cultists have now. Like, we know they met up with the Undine and got the key.
I think Mira did physically see the key
Okay.
at some point.
Very briefly. But, like, we don't know what they're planning on doing with it. We don't know what to do with it. We're not really sure how to get into the Breath of Souls. And for all we know, if we go there, we could be leading them to the Breath of Souls.
But leading them to the Breath of Souls might be our best shot at getting that key. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we just have to, kind of give them our information to get what they have, and just whoever's stronger wins.
But at that
Whoever
point,
wins that fight wins.
we then have the key, so then they're chasing us to get the key and to bring it back to the Breath of Souls, or do we need to destroy it? If we destroy the key, then what is that going to do? Is it going to make things even worse? There's not going to be a good answer to anything here. Like, they have the upper hand. All they need is the location.
And all we need is the key.
And I am very intentionally not bringing up the wand. Very intentionally. Even if we leave them there, we could try and fight them off and keep them from tampering with it.
The issue with that is try and fight off Zare.
Does Mira have a hard time keeping secrets, or is she like, would this be like a problem for her, or would she have to like actively try not to bring it up and like tell the
She might
truth?
feel a little bit guilty about not saying anything, but she's definitely learned how to keep secrets and how to tell enough of the truth to keep people from finding the truth that they really need.
An alternative to trying to find our way to the actual Breath of Souls is we could try to lead them to a false location and see if they come after us just on a quest to the Breath of Souls, which wouldn't actually be following the directions to the Breath of Souls.
Well, and that's what I brought up, and it would also lead them away from the city.
Like I said, there's not going to be a good solution here. Like, ideally, if we knew what the Breath of Souls did, if we knew what they needed to do whatever ritual it is they're planning at the Breath of Souls, whatever it is Zare is planning, that would be great, but no one anywhere seems to have that information except probably Zare himself.
Mm-hmm.
I do still think that we need to stay here for at least a few days.
I
Well,
mean, we
yeah.
don't have any other
Getting
options.
the airship repaired would definitely be nice.
2 days? What is that smile? I also, throughout all of this, want to make sure, like, try and keep an eye on if someone's listening in or
What's
eavesdropping
your
on our
passive
conversation.
perception?
It's 12. It's not great,
No.
but I
Fluff has been on the
Want to
lookout
be
all day
talking
since
somewhat quietly.
Since you guys were captured last night, making sure that
We're gonna be
suspicious people aren't just
We're going to be here for 2 days during these repairs. Perhaps things progress and things change in the next 2 days. But really, we need to come up with a idea of what we're going to do. But we don't need to make any final decisions until these repairs are done in 2 days.
So just sit on it for 2 days.
A lot can change in
Maybe
the next.
sleep on it.
A
See what
lot
happens.
can change in the next 48 hours.
That's very true.
My main concern is that we have no idea what to do if or when we get to the Breath of Souls. I'm just concerned about leading them directly to what they're trying so hard to find.
I mean, my main concern is them figuring out how to get to the Breath of Souls without us knowing, and they may get there and do everything that they ever wanted to. Because we don't know who all has read that book.
We could go talk to Twell and see if anyone's asked about
I mean, we do know that it took quite a bit for us to be able to.
True. But we also figured out real quick that there's another book that's a lot easier to get to that tells the same information. And I purposely said it in that way in case somebody was listening.
Here we are.
And also, at that exact moment when I said that line, I would like to do a perception check around us to see if anybody's ears or heads just did the
Roll perception.
the old
Twitch.
twitch.
Damn, I'm out of coffee.
Oh, God.
Also, I know it's probably unlikely, but if I hear someone say Ivory Sanctum, Zaire, Mad Seer, Breath of Souls, anything of the like.
I will remind you, it is loud, bustling trade going on right now. It is like prime time.
Right, so it's also difficult for them to hear us.
Exactly.
24 perception check.
24. Very nice. You take a quick scan around after saying that, in the hopes that what you said might have alerted any listening ears. As far as you can tell, everybody is acting normally, going about their business. The only one who's really paying attention to you is the waiter-waitress that's been helping you out. And, like, when they notice you, like, looking around and then seeing them, they kind of, like, take a few steps forward, thinking that you need something.
I know that feeling.
They go,
We all know that feeling. Yeah.
it's a busy night. They're probably freaking out.
Yep. She's got triple.
Go run food! Anyway. Conversation. You take a look around. Nobody seems to be listening.
Like I said, let's wait these 2 days out. We're not going anywhere. Let's make sure that the city's alright. Let's make sure that the book has not been read. And let's see where we're at in 2 days. When we've got our repairs done. Question. Sorry, go.
The ship was supposed to have a very quick pickup signaled by Zaire at Dock 2 toward the end of the dock.
When?
At some point last night during the attack. It was
So-
supposed to be signaled by Zaire. But if we could go to Dock 2 to see if anyone saw anything, maybe we can get an idea of who they were supposed to pick up, or who was trying to get out of the city. Thinking about it, probably would have had the book if they were successful in taking it. Whoever it was, they weren't able to make the rendezvous with the ship, seeing as the ship wasn't there.
Yep.
You were told that they were unsuccessful getting the book. Like, in whatever attack it was that night, they weren't able to get to the book.
Do I
Unless it's
see?
a really convincing fake.
Do I see Brody somewhere in the body tree?
No. He likes to hang out at that other place. So, he wouldn't really be there. Unless he was specifically going to fight. You were told there were no fights tonight, so.
I'm just thinking that he was probably here about an hour before me, and I wasn't sure if he was still drinking there.
Now he's down at the other place.
Regal said.
The Regal Sally.
Well, I know.
What's at Dock 2?
Well, Dock 2 is where Greg's at.
A lot of merchants hang out down there.
That's where we've been all day.
I thought we were at Dock 7.
Dock 7's where the ship is. So if it's at Dock 2, anyone could be there. Probably the most popular dock, I would assume, with it being all the merchants.
It's like a trade district
Yeah.
where it's just a bunch of buyers and sellers and not really residential storage. or
But
anything.
probably the most traffic dock then in the...
A lot of traffic. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
At the very least, whoever they were supposed to pick up there is probably someone that either had more knowledge of the plan and is someone that Zaire trusts,
I mean,
Ernest has more information than the captain. If we can find him.
I know I need to go talk to Brody before the end of the night and tell him to start working on the ship at first light. So that way we can get our repairs done. If he's not here, and I at that point look around and see that he's out there, I need to head to the Regal Sally.
So you all, at this point, have finished up with your meals, probably had a couple of drinks if you've been drinking. Is there anything else you wish to address before you head off to after your dinner? So Luke says he needs to head off to the Regal Sally.
I'll
Anybody else
accompany
doing anything, or are we going back to the guild hall?
you. I'll accompany Luke.
Okay. Orphan, Mira,
I'm good.
heading back to the guild hall.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the
Mira's going back to the guild hall. What's your plan, Fluff?
I'll go with Luke, I suppose.
All right. Three of you head down to the market district. Go over to the Regal Sally, which is also doing a roaring trade. Seems to be another fairly popular spot. You go inside and see, drinking off at the same table you saw him at earlier the same day. Still a pile of mugs on the table. He's deep in it once again. Looks at you as you enter. Oh, would you look at that? Get over here, you two. You're not denying a drink this time. You're drinking.
I already drank enough today, Brody.
I'll drink for both of us.
Beautiful. I'll get you two. Come on, 3 then. Oh, yeah. 4.
A couple days for the ship repair, huh?
Brody,
He, shoves one of the big mugs, in your chest. Come on.
Brody,
Gives you 2.
how are you?
Oh, delightful.
You ready to make some money?
Oh, I love money.
All right, I bought the ship.
You bought this ship. Oh, God. Well, I mean, sure.
So we need basic repairs done in the next 2 days.
What are you doing? Just the 6,000 then for the flying in the hole?
That's the thing for now, and then possibly talk about that shipwright position here in a couple of days.
All right. Well, why don't you come by my office tomorrow with the gold? I'll have to get my men ready. I'll have to pull them from some other projects. But 3 days?
2 days?
2's pushing it, mate.
2's what you said, though.
Extra money, we'll say 7,000. 2 days.
2's what you said was
I said
6,000.
2 or 3 days.
If we're talking 3 days, you're pushing me a day back.
That's not right.
But I'm telling you what you told me
Roll
earlier
persuasion.
today. What?
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion check? What? He's persuaded me!
He drunk persuaded himself.
14.
Bloody fine. All right, 2 bloody days. It's gonna be rough though.
What do you mean it's going to be rough? You were the one who told me 2 days is all it
You've
would take.
seen the bloody ship. That's a lot of work, friend. All right, 2 days I'll do it, but it's gonna be tight.
So if you do 3 days, it will be a better job?
Certainly won't be as rushed. Maybe it will be better. Sure. Yeah, 3 days. Yeah.
That doesn't sound like much of a guarantee.
I mean, in 3 days it'll definitely be done, and probably at a better quality.
What about... But then I have to wait a whole extra day. Sounds like 6,000 gold might be a little bit too much for that.
Just 2 days, all right, but it probably won't be till bloody midnight.
Alright, I sign paperwork tomorrow. I'll give you 3 days if you say you're going to do a better job that nothing's going to go screwy.
Yeah. Puts out his mug. Drink on it.
You paying for the drink?
Of course. With your money, you gave it to me earlier.
Classic.
Drink. All right, we've got a deal. And he drinks his. Are you gonna drink that?
come to chug a lug.
Do you want it?
Lug,
I-
you
Give it
chug.
over then. He takes it downstairs.
I'll push over the drink that he had ordered for me. I'm not much of a drinker.
He takes yours too.
I want to drink mine.
Both of them?
Both of them.
Nice. Roll a con save.
DO 40 hands.
Dio 40 hands.
At this point, after finishing that third ale, Fluffs, he like staggers backwards and like just falls into his chair next to the table.
Math
like,
20.
Sweet. Alright, you're fine. Down him. Nothing.
Sweet.
Time for bed, maybe. I don't know. You're fine.
A nice brisk walk.
Alright, yeah. Make your deal. Gonna go check in with him in the morning, pull up some paperwork, exchange some coin. You head back to the guild hall?